G'day, I'm Scabbard Gaming and welcome back to another episode of BDCraft. Today, I am going to be running through Enchanting, including creating an enchanting table, creating an enchanting room, and actually how to use the enchanting table. Now, I've been working on it since my last video because it does take quite a while to make an enchanting room, and I will show you why. Now, I have created a little laddered room at the bottom here. This is where I'm going to have my enchanting table. Just under my lava bin actually. Thought that was a cool touch. Nice bit of lighting for free. Now, enchanting tables require a fair amount of space, and the reason for that is because you've got to have bookshelves nearby in order to increase the enchanting level. I'll show you this. First of all, I'm just going to show you how I created this ladder because I'm quite aware that I haven't done that for you before. Now, I'm just going to get some sticks. Two. Marvellous. Some wood. Now I've had to kill a lot of cows. I've had to make a lot of sticks and destroy a lot of wood to make this enchanting room, and I will show you why in a second. First of all, to show you how to make a ladder. Now ladders are quite easy to make, and they're an obvious H pattern with sticks, and you get 3 ladders for it. So it's nice and easy. Very easy to use. Simply apply it to the wall where you want a ladder, and up you go. Down you go. So not at all difficult and very, very useful. As long as you know that it's a safe drop, you can dig straight down and then apply a ladder to get back up. Now obviously digging straight down can be dangerous because of lava pools and so forth, but you know, if it's just under your house, then it's a more efficient method of getting up and down than a staircase. Now with that in mind, I used the ladder to get down to my enchanting room. I'm not going to use an enchanting room that often. Obviously because it is limited by how many levels you have, and I'll show you why. Now first of all, I want to make an enchanting table. Okay, so this is how you make an enchanting table. You need a book at the top, 2 diamonds on the left and right, and 4 bits of obsidian for the bottom. Enchanting table. Boom. There we have it. It's relatively expensive, but it sticks around. It doesn't run out or ever break, so there's no need to worry. Now, I'll just get rid of these sticks, I don't need those anymore. Now an enchanting table will sit roughly right in the middle of your room. I'll show you why in a second. Let me just plonk it down. Here we have it. It's a beautiful item. As you get close to it, the book opens and starts flicking through its own pages. Otherwise, it just floats nicely. Now if I use it, I get nothing. Put a spade in there. I can apply efficiency 1. That's about it. Now I will show you why you require bookcases. Now an enchanting table, as you can see there, will give you level 1 enchants without any other items in the room. You do need lapis in order to feed your enchants, so I'll take a few with me. Now you also need levels, and you'll notice I have 33 levels, so it's more than enough to enchant something. Now enchanting levels go from 1 to 30, with 30 being the maximum, and that will enchant your item up to the maximum level that you can possibly enchant something. Enchants vary, so you won't always get the same enchant on the same device, same tool or item, piece of armor for instance. Now bookcases increase the amount of enchanting levels that the enchanting table can acquire. Now I've been making bookcases, and I'll tell you why. It's because bookcases are incredibly expensive to make. You need a lot of cows because you need a lot of leather, and I will show you why. Now sugarcane, as you have noticed, I have been growing down by my wheat fields at the bottom there. You may have seen that I've been farming that every now and then in my videos. Now sugarcane can be used for a single sugarcane will make sugar, but 3 sugarcanes in a line will make 3 bits of paper. Now 3 bits of paper used with a piece of leather like this will make a book. So books are great, we like that. Now just make another bit of paper. Now if I have 3 books, as we have here, I can put 3 blocks above and below, 3 books in the middle, and I get a bookshelf. Now, as you can see, I've made 15 bookshelves so far, which means that I've needed a lot of paper and a lot of leather. So 15 times 3 is 45 pieces of leather. That's how many pieces of leather you need to make 15 bookshelves. And that won't fill the room, your enchanting room, but it's the maximum, or it's the minimum amount of books you need in order to achieve level 30 enchants. Now, an enchanting table will only take enchanting power from a bookshelf that is one space away, and you can see the power coming out of the bookshelf there, those funny little runes that pop over. There you go, there's another one. Now, they have to be 1 block away. If there's anything in between the bookshelf and the enchanting table, it will block the power transfer. So, put another one there. And another one there. And another one there. And there. And there. There. And there. You see the power coming across? Now, that's only 3, 6, that's only 9. But if I put another 3 at the back there, oh dear. Oh. Here's your problem. Right, now that I've broken that bookshelf, all I get for that is 3 books. I lose the wood. So you need to be careful with your bookshelves. Now, so I've got 3, 6, 9, 12. I need to place another 3. So I need to go back up and just make another bookshelf quick. So, like I've just shown, you need to be careful with the books. With your bookshelves even. You don't want to run out of leather and paper. Now, if you try that again, boom. Okay, so I got these other 3 to place, so I'll put one there, one there. Now, the last one, go wherever you want it to be honest, I'll just chuck it there. That is 15 bookshelves, and that is the maximum that the minimum that you require to get your maximum enchant level. So, I think 15 is a really odd amount, because you can't make it look good with 15. You're always going to have spaces. So go nuts. You can add as many as you want around it, as long as they're not blocking other books. Oh, bookshelves, sorry. So there's no point putting them in the corners, and there's no point putting them in stacked rows of 2 deep or anything like that, because they won't increase your enchant levels. But as long as, there we go, as long as you have 15 bookshelves close by, you will achieve level 30 enchants, which is fantastic. That's all you require. That is the maximum level. That's the maximum amount of enchants that can be taken. That's your maximum amount of levels that can be taken for an enchant. So that is your enchant room. I will probably make more bookshelves and plug them in to make them look better. And previously I'd made the entire room out of black stained clay or black wool, just because it makes it look really ominous and moody. But as it is, that works perfectly fine. Now I'll show you an actual enchant in action. Much like the anvil that I showed you last time. So I just plonk a couple of things in that I can enchant. You can actually enchant a book as well. So I'll make another book. To be honest, I haven't got enough levels to show you all of it, so I may have to show something in creative mode. But I will use my enchant on my diamond pick, because I actually want to enchant it and I want to keep the enchant. Now, the enchanting table uses your levels to place enchants, and your levels directly correspond with the numbers shown here. So a 4, 7 and a 30. Now, if you're going to enchant anything below level 10, just enchant at level 1. And to do that, just put torches between, there you go. Just put torches between your bookshelves to prevent them actually feeding your enchant table. And then you'll have your level 1 enchants. Only because between levels 1 and 10, the enchants are pretty much exactly the same, so you don't want to waste your levels. Anything above that though, and it's free game, go nuts. But it is that easy to lower the enchant levels provided by your enchant table. Just put something between them and it will just block the power coming in. It has to be an empty space between them, otherwise you get nothing. Now, I am going to enchant Fortune. very nice. Now the first enchant is shown to you, so you get Fortune 3 in this case. Now, as you can see, it then has ... question mark after Fortune 3. That's because you have a chance of getting other random enchants after it. And I've had items with 3, like level 3, 4 and 5 enchants come out of it. And if you're lucky enough, you can have that. That's fantastic. But you know, it doesn't happen every time. And as I showed you in the last episode, you can always use an anvil to combine a bunch of things together to get the enchants that you want anyway. So it's not the end of the world. And you know, I'll show you another way of saving up enchants as well, so you can apply them to things that you really want. But in this case, I'm going to enchant my diamond pickaxe with Fortune 3, just because that's actually a really good enchant. Now, you can see here, Fortune 3 requires 3 lapis lazuli and 3 enchantment levels. So that's not very much. So 1, 2, 3, bam, and there we go. It's actually only needs 3 enchantment levels, so that's pretty good, but it's a level 30 requirement. So I'm going to click on that, and there you go. I got Fortune 3. So I didn't get anything else, but Fortune on a diamond pickaxe is really good. So I'm happy with that. I'm going to use that to mine more diamonds and hopefully get more diamonds in return. So Fortune 3 is something that just gives you a chance of extracting more from what you're mining. So instead of 1 diamond, I might get 2. I might get 3 if I'm really lucky. So that's great. I'm happy with that. And that is my diamond pickaxe enchanted. So it is that simple. Now, as well as that, you can enchant other things, which is why I brought a glass bottle, and it's why I brought a book. Now, if I want to put an enchant on a book, I can. It will require 3 lapis lazuli and 3 enchantment levels, just like before. And I'm level 30, so I can do that. And that's power 4, so that's really good for something like a diamond sword. So I'm going to grab that. So there we go. And as you notice, if I just want the first one, I can just chuck in 1 bit of lapis, and that will give me sharpness 1. I can chuck in another bit, and that will give me projectile protection, which is more for armor, really. And chuck in another one, and that will give me power 4, which is fantastic for a sword, like I say, because it applies attack power. So I'm going to do that. And now I've got an enchantment book with power 4 on it, which is fantastic. I'm going to use that on a diamond sword later when I've got enough diamonds, or I might do it today. Okay, so just to be clear, you can't enchant glass bottles individually. Honestly, I thought you could, but that's my bad. You can buy bottles of enchanting from villagers, which I've never done before actually, because I've only used bottles of enchanting in creative mode. But as you can see, you can enchant diamond pickaxe, and you can enchant a book, and you can enchant weapons and armor as well for protection, fire protection, walking underwater, and so forth and so on. So there's so many possibilities for enchanting, and it's really, really useful to have, especially as you get towards the end game. You want to do the end, you want to go into mines, and of course when you want to go to the nether, which once you're there, you're going to realise just how hard that place can be. So you're going to want some pretty good armour, you're going to want some pretty good weapons, so that's good. Enchantment table's great. Now, I will show you a bottle of enchanting, simply because I think it fits in roughly the same area. I'm going to throw this bottle back in here. Now, for this I need creative mode. So, now, a bottle of enchanting is simple as this. You've got water bottle, glass bottle, bottles of enchanting. Now, these come from villages, and you buy them for emeralds. And if I just go back to my game mode. Now, bottle of enchanting is literally a bottle with experience in it. So if I throw it at the floor, it releases experience, and I can collect it. There you go. I just got a little bit of experience. It comes flying towards you, so it's pretty quick. And that's what a bottle of enchanting is. Now, obviously, it's called that because you can use these to gain levels quickly, and therefore do some more enchanting. The other way, obviously, is to use the zombie spawner that I found down in the mine. I'll just go down there, kill loads and loads of zombies, get some more experience levels, and do some more enchanting. It's another fantastic way of doing it. So that is the enchanting table. I mean, it's a fantastic tool, like I say, especially when you get to the end game. You really want to be able to enchant your gear so that you've got the best possible protection in the dangerous places, and you want to enchant your tools, and you want to enchant your weapons. And they look really cool with the book that follows you around and closes when you leave. It's kind of eerie, but it's really wicked. So, you know, dish out a little bit of money, chuck a really good enchanting ring together and be proud of it, because it's quite an achievement to have one. And, you know, I've shown that you can do it. As long as you've got a farm, you've got a good mine, these things can be achievable quite quickly. I've only been in this world for a good, like, maybe 10-15 hours, and already I'm at enchanting levels, and I'm ready to get out in the world and really do some damage. So the next one, I'm probably going to do melons and pumpkins, because I've been holding on to pumpkins and I haven't found a jungle yet, so I can't show you melons, but they're exactly the same thing. I'll probably just chuck one in from creative mode just so you can see how similar they are to pumpkins, and I'll get a tutorial going for that, so you can do that. And then I'll probably be moving on to portals. So please come back and see me next time when I start doing a little bit more farming. It's like Farming Mark 2. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope now you realise just how easy it is to get your enchanting up together and get out in the world. And please click like, please subscribe, and I will see you on the next episode. Thank you. Bye bye.